Hello everyone, it's Fiona from Lavender Blue. I've just got a quick project to share with you today, and it's a really quick, simple way that you can make a little book base for a journal or a mini photo album, and it's using file folders. So I just used 2 file folders for mine, but I'm just going to flip through and show you. The more file folders you use, the bigger spine the spine will be. So I only used 2, and that's the size there, because I only wanted a little. I made mine into like a little mini brag book for photos of my grandchildren and whatnot. So, and this is a really simple, quick way of putting a book together. And I've seen a couple of tutorials on YouTube. Michelle from The Paper Addiction had one, and I saw another one from another lady. They pretty much both put them together the same, although the other lady had the file folders with the little tabs. I'm just using the, hang on a sec, I'll just get one. Sorry about that, I wasn't prepared. I already filmed this once. Well, I thought that I was filming, but it didn't film, so just having one of those days. So yeah, just your ordinary foolscap or A4 manila folders, and they've got that sort of a shorter page and a longer page. Okay, so I'll just flip through and then I'll show you how I did it. So I've just used a leftover 6x6 paper pack for this, because it fits perfectly in the height, and you just cut a little bit off the side and then you can use your offcuts for whatever you like. I haven't finished embellishing this one, but I just wanted to show you the base. And I've just torn up some paper there and inked up the edges. Then I've put a black piece around the spine, the same paper on the back. The other thing is that, yeah, it's perfect for using up your 6x6 paper pads. So, but I'm going to put some 6x6 printables in my shop, which is going to be linked below the video for those of you that haven't been to my shop. At the moment I have mostly A4 size pages, or A5. I'm going to be doing some 6x6s and some 8x8s, like in a square, because I think, you know, that size is pretty handy too for a lot of your scrapbooking projects. Yep, anyway, so what I've done is put a couple of little paper clips there for when I want to put things inside. I've done a ribbon closure with just some little eyelets on the front and back. You know, you could add any sort of closure, and it works out quite thick. I actually thought the card might be a bit flimsy, but once you've got your papers on and put it all together, it's quite sturdy. Open it up, I have a little flip tab there. Then I have a top pocket with where you can put a large tag in there. Turn it over, blank page, and a side pocket. Got some little tags in there that I haven't actually finished decorating those yet. But here's your little side pocket, which comes from the shorter page and the longer page that you have here. So I'll show you how you put that together, but that's what you get. A little tag here, another top loading pocket. Turn it over, you have another side loading pocket, another tag. These are optional, but I'll show you how I put them in. Top loading pocket here, another side loading pocket, tag, another top loading pocket, and on the back I've done a pocket here and put a tag in. But the way this works, if you didn't want to have this page as a free page, you could just glue this down, this side and this side, and you can also make that a pocket. So then that would be your full back page, and it would have the top loading pocket and then another pocket on the back. Okay, so I'll show you how you put this together. So what you need to do is get your file folders, find the halfway point here. It's around about 6 1/4 inches, because this is around about 12 1/2, and just cut them in half. I use 2, as I said. You can use more, and it'll just mean that the book will be a lot thicker. You put them together exactly the same. So cut those in half. And I've got a couple here which I have cut in half. And what I like to do is round the corners, just because I prefer that look. And some of the bottom and top corners are already rounded for you anyway, so it just fits in. It looks a lot better. Around the corners. Okay. So the way that I folded it, I don't know if it was exactly the same as the other ladies did it, but I needed to do it this way so that it would work out properly, because you've got the short end and the long end there. So what you need to do is you need to fold it, lay it down so that the longer side is on top. Okay, so you want your long side on the top, and then you want to fold that back to the spine, the original spine of your file folder. So you just want to fold it back, and then you want to burnish your fold. Okay, so we've just folded the long side. Now what we do is we flip it over and we fold the short side, but we don't fold it to that edge. Do not fold it to this edge or it won't work out. Fold it so that your fold is level with the fold underneath that you've already done. Fold it so that it's level with that one, because this is going to be your spine. So try to keep them as even as possible. Yep. So that is the spine edge. And what you end up is this. So I'm just going to do another one exactly the same and then show you how you join them together. So the long one we're folding all the way to the edge. Finish it down. Short one, fold it so that the fold is even with the one below. Okay, so that is the spine. And so we have another one like this. Now, with the one I made, this longer page is your top cover. It's the top page in your signature. So basically they're signatures. So there's no sewing, it's all just gluing. So that's the top page. Then you have the middle page. And then the bottom one is a short one. Okay. So what we have to do is we have to glue this middle section here becomes the top loading pocket. So when we open it out, this section here is the pocket, So we just glue this side and the bottom, and we don't glue the top. So I'll quickly glue that side and the bottom. Oops, glue it together. You can use whatever glue that you like to use. I'm just using a clear glue, or you could use a thin strip of the double-sided tape. But I think if I was going to use it, I'd use glue as well, because it's quite sturdy cardboard, and you want it to stick well, because yeah, there's quite a lot of pressure on the spine, I guess, because we're not sewing it, we're just gluing it. Okay, so I've done that, so I end up with that. So there's my front cover. Open it and we get the top pocket. So now I'll show you how we're going to get the short pocket. We get that by getting our next piece and just gluing that onto the first page, and we're just going to glue here and here. There and there. And make sure when you do this that these edges, the spine edges, are lining up. That's the main thing you want to get right, is make sure our spines are lining up. Okay, so if I go open that out again, I have my front page, I have this top loading pocket, I now have this little pocket on the side from where I just glued it to the next one. Open again, I have my next top loading pocket, which I glue down there and along the bottom, and then we start all over again. Okay, so that is how you put it together. I hope you can understand that. It's quite simple, really. It's just a matter of getting it folded correctly so that you know that you've got it all in line and the right way around. So I'll just, while I'm here, I'll just glue this one. So remember, it's just the side and the bottom. Side and the bottom to get our top loading pocket. There we go. So then when we bring in our next one, we have another side loading pocket. And I'll just do that one as well. I should really wait for the glue to dry, but I'm just doing this quickly to show you. And make sure it's all lined up on the spine edge. And glue that down. There we go. And as I said, the way I've done it, you end up with a short page at the back. Short page, and I just left mine that way. I put a pocket and a tag, but you can glue this to the back page down the sides and have a pocket in the back. You'll have a pocket in the back and you'll have a pocket in the top. Okay, so, and obviously you can do your little notches in your pockets your round ones. I've misplaced my circle punch, so I didn't do that. So that's the structure of the book, and I'll show you how you can put these little tags in. So what you do is you just grab a tag, which I've made mine out of leftover manila file folders. Make a little fold at the bottom. Mine's probably about 1/2 inch. And then, depending which way you want it to fold out, you just glue it to the fold. So if you want it to flip that way, you glue it there. If you want it to flip this way, you glue it there. You can glue it down the top or the bottom, wherever you want to. And then, excuse me, then your papers are glued onto the top. So you end up, once you put your papers down, you won't see this little bit here. So just make sure you glue these down before you put your papers on. Let's have another look at this. So there's my little tag there, and this paper's glued on top, so you can't see where it's joined on. And there. So that's how you do that. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. As I said, I'll be putting some 6x6 papers in my shop. So they'll be really handy for this kind of thing. And then later on, I think I am going to be designing some little books actually that are specifically for 6x6 papers. They can be journals or mini albums. I do both. So that's all I had to show you in this video. Happy crafting, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.